Okay, hello everybody. My name is Anshul Kumar, and in this video I'm going to demonstrate how to set up an API key so that you can link an app to a generative AI platform. So for this demonstration, I'm going to use a free Claude account, but keep in mind that you can use ChatGPT for this, as well as a number of other generative AI services. So to get started, what we'll do is we'll go to platform.claude.com, as you can see here, or another thing you can do is just Google search for Claude API like this, and see it's the first hit right there. Or you can search for ChatGPT API, and ChatGPT has something very similar to what I'm about to demonstrate with the Claude free account. So what you'll do is sign in. So before you do this, you need to have a free Claude account or a free ChatGPT account. And then enter the email address associated with that here, and then go ahead and do the entire sign-in process. All right, and once you're signed in, you should see a dashboard like this. And then the first thing to look at is this organization credits section. So if you've never done this before, this should just say $0 or whatever your currency might be. And you would need to click on add funds to add a little bit of money to your account. Okay, and what you see on the screen now is what happens when you click on add funds. This window pops up, and what you can do is you can just click on other, and you can just type here, $1, for example. Oh, looks like I'm wrong about that. We need at least $5. So you could do a $5 minimum. ChatGPT might allow a smaller minimum, but anyway, you would do $5 or whatever the minimum is in your own currency, and then scroll down and finish the payment process. And so after you do that, you can come back here to the dashboard, and now you're ready to click Get API Key right here. So I'll click there. I'll just call this demo. It doesn't matter what you call this. And then you can click leave this as default, and then you can click on create API key, and you're going to get all of this. So then you need to click this button that has copied it to the clipboard, go somewhere else on your computer and paste it. And then same with this code. Click here to copy the code, go back to that other place and paste it. The other place can be a notepad file or an email to yourself, but just make sure it's somewhere that you feel is very secure, that nobody else can access or ever see. And then click on Done. And that's all you need to do. And at this point, just save that API key, and then you will be able to give that API key to an app that you make, and it will connect the app to your Claude account so that the app can send prompts and requests to your Claude account directly without you having to use the familiar chatbot format to interact with Claude. Now, another thing to note is that on the left, where I'm circling in red, you can click on API keys, and it will show you a list of all the API keys you have generated before, including the one you just generated when you clicked the Get API Key button. I can't display that in this video because I have many other keys that I don't want to display, but once you go into that API keys section, you can delete any previous API keys you have made so that they don't get used in a way you might not want to. And you can do any other management of the API keys that you might want. And that's all that you need to do. You are now ready to call Claude services from other apps, including ones that you might create or already existing ones such as Google Docs or Google Sheets or Microsoft Excel and many others.